the New York Times just dropped a bombshell about Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They revealed some new details about the relationship between these two that's got a lot of people freaking out. I'll tell you all about it coming right up. Elon Musk is going all in on Donald Trump. He's putting a lot of his energy and time into getting Donald Trump elected. He even joined him on stage at a recent rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
And free speech is the bedrock of democracy. And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment.
Elon Musk says he's a giant champion for free speech. In fact, he claims to be a free speech absolutist, but his recent actions paint a different picture. According to a recent Washington Post article, Twitter, under the helm of Elon Musk, has granted more takedown requests for content than before he owned it. The article says the site acted on 71% of the legal requests it received to remove content in the first half of this year, 2024, up 20% from the last time it reported the figure in 2021, and more than double the rate in preceding years, according to a new transparency report X published Wednesday and a Washington Post review of past disclosure data. As in years past, most of the removal demands came from a handful of countries, including Japan, South Korea, and Turkey, which have each submitted thousands of requests. Much more often than not, they have been successful in persuading Musk's X to remove or restrict content on the platform, the data show. So clearly, Elon Musk is not a free speech absolutist because he's giving in to these requests to take down content. But something even more egregious happened just weeks ago. Independent journalist Ken Klippenstein had his X account suspended after he published what were supposedly hacked documents from the Trump-Vance campaign that were obtained by Iran and passed on to journalists. According to this article by Newsweek, Ken Klippenstein provided the following justification for publishing the hacked materials. The dossier has been offered to me, and I've decided to publish it because it's of keen public interest in an election season. It's a 271-page research paper the Trump campaign prepared to vet now vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance. As far as I can tell, it hasn't been altered, but even if it was, its contents are publicly verifiable. I'll let it speak for itself. And X provided the following statement justifying why they suspended him. Ken Klippenstein was temporarily suspended for violating our rules on posting unredacted private personal information, specifically Senator Vance's physical addresses and the majority of his social security number. I highly doubt that Elon Musk would have taken the same action if some hacked materials from Kamala Harris's campaign were put out on X. And now, thanks to an investigation by the New York Times, we know that Elon Musk is much more involved with the Trump campaign than we previously thought. The article talks about Elon Musk's journey from calling Trump a stone-cold loser to getting behind him in this year's election. Listen to this. Mr. Trump has made clear that he appreciates the help from Elon, promising to appoint Mr. Musk to oversee a government efficiency team if he's reelected. At a rally in Reading, Pennsylvania, on Wednesday night, Mr. Trump appeared preoccupied with Mr. Musk, telling stories about his talks with Mr. Musk in 3 unrelated tangents and celebrating the dark MAGA hat that some attendees said they had bought because Mr. Musk wore it in Butler. The relationship has proved significant in other ways. After a reporter's publication of hacked Trump campaign information last month, the campaign connected with X to prevent the circulation of links to the material on the platform, according to 2 people with knowledge of the events. X eventually blocked links to the material and suspended the reporter's account. So it turns out that the Trump campaign has been working with Elon Musk, aka Twitter, to censor content on the platform. And that's exactly what Elon Musk and the right were crying about back in 2020 when the Biden campaign, Private Citizen Biden, was asking Twitter to take down some personal stuff related to Hunter Biden, including the New York Post Hunter Biden laptop story. So boy is it rich that Elon Musk is now working with private citizen Donald Trump and his campaign to take down content on Twitter. And remember, there are people that to this day say Donald Trump lost the 2020 election because Twitter censored the New York Post story. But Elon Musk is doing the exact thing that the right was complaining about back in 2020. And he's doing it right now here in 2024 by blocking links to an article containing this hacked information with the J.D. Vance dossier. But of course, none of these people will care. None of them will say a thing. And it's just more hypocrisy from Elon Musk and the right.